Hey Neil, it's been a bit. How you doing? So a couple things super quick. It's kind of funny timing that you asked for this because I was kind of doing my end of the month invoices and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this little tutorial onto that invoice, and then also I'm not charging for that cash issue thing from the other night. Got that fixed up. We're good to go on that. And then the last thing before I get started here is that I made myself an admin on the account and got properly set up this time, I believe. And then also on that same note, removed that two-factor authentication. So hopefully we're past that as far as like waiting for you to respond with six-digit code. Anyways, I was just doing one of these for my friend Elisa. She's got some awesome stuff. Check out her site, saucyjewelry.com. But for some reason, when I was trying to do this in the Chrome browser, it was straight up not working and it was driving me insane. I loaded it up in Firefox and it works fine. I haven't tried in Safari, but that's a Mac sort of specific thing. So I don't know what kind of machine you're using at home there. So I'm just doing this in Firefox, and it worked when I was doing it for Elisa. So let's jump in here and I'll show you what's what. We're going to edit this template that we're already using. Now this is saying this is not going to affect any that have been scheduled or previous campaigns. So we're just doing this kind of to this template for future campaigns, and that's fine for what we're doing here. So understand and continue. And basically, like once we're inside of this template now, I'm going to have you be working on this on your end. But in this function right here, we should open up our editor, which is perfect. So now you can say, a few weeks at a time, whatever other content you need in here, basically. And this is just a regular WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get, WYSIWYG. But for example, if you wanted to like add in like a bulleted list, fill out our form, you know, it's like that kind of a stuff. So it's like this we don't need, get rid of that. But if you did need like, a new block of text, and it's like new block of text, and basically highlight whatever, and then you can change your styles, you can change your font, which I would just kind of leave them because I've got the style essentially per block already set up. But with this, if you wanted to, bold it out, change the size, blow it up a little bit, etc. So that's kind of like you got these sort of things going on here. Um, One thing that I would sort of not recommend is getting into doing source type stuff. If you needed to, I'd be glad to jump in and change some of these things for you. That's how you get out of there. Like on Elisa's, you could see the whole link where it said like HTTPS blah blah blah. It just looks nicer like this. So that's what's going on there. But basically, once you're inside of this block, you can just jump in here and edit it. If you needed to, for example, if you wanted to add like a new block or maybe like an image group, if you've got like Dan's got some new food photos or whatever, basically, you get in here, upload an image, you would browse and pick where from. Do it via upload or drag and drop works too. So just for the sake of argument, I'm going to jump through the hoops here, but go to Goodfoot. Food menu. No. Slider's got some good stuff. But, say we're going to grab food special. So once you get your food image in there, it might be kind of big. Let's see what happens here. Um, yeah, so we're going to X out of there. And I want to not use this block, so trash that, delete. For example, though, we want to grab a new block and just say it's going to be an image card. This is basically, so you can grab an image now. We've already got that one there. Insert, and there's that, and then down here is the text. Just super simple late night happy hour, and increase the font size on that a little bit. So that's just, oh, it's going to give you this little error. It's too big. 600 is the maximum width, or no, it's 1200 wide. 600 is the maximum width on MailChimp. So you just hit let's fix that, and it'll probably go ahead and compress it down for you. To lock dimensions. Just change that to 600, 6 by 400, and then we're going to save that. So there you go, late night happy hour. And then like with this thing too, you can, this guy here is going to allow you to drag it either up or down, change the position on stuff. One thing I was noticing too is some of the images, like I think squares look really good in here. I think that was like the old format that we're shooting for. And if when you upload these, if you could bring them in at 600 each, 600 wide each, they'd show up like in a really tight column instead of being somewhat differently sized on each of those. So there's that. But I'm gonna trash this block. That's not what you asked for. So we're gonna go ahead and delete that block. But yeah, so basically just getting in here is gonna open your WYSIWYG editor. And again, if you need to save and close that, if you need to grab like another block, here's a divider, which is going to put some room between blocks. We've already got the footer down there. This is a button widget, but image group, a little gallery. This is going to be an image, and then it's like two columns next to each other. This is like a big image with a little title underneath. Like these are your basic kind of things. If you had a video, you drag and drop a video into there, and then drop the URL in. That's pretty straightforward on the editing on that. If you need something specific done to the template, let me know. I can go ahead and take care of that for you if you're not comfortable doing it, but they've been looking good. I would just make sure you got 600 by 600 squares in here and really like max out the space. I think that'll look good on the site too. So let me know if you need something else. I'm here to help you guys. And have a great holiday. We'll be in touch. Save and exit on this. And so it's just basically back to the way it was. Again, if you need something specific, let me know. Glad to help. See ya.